Hi guys, I hope you're all well. It's currently Sunday the 24th of July 2022 and welcome to week 341 of my weight loss journey. In last week's video we all saw I gained 1 pound, which is 0.4 kilogram, which saw my body mass index go from 51.9 up to 52. I'm going to start the proceedings off by reviewing my calorie consumption for the past week, which you can see in the graph above. The average of this was 2,574 compared to the previous week at 2,519. It has increased. I've been in the USA on business for the past week and I've eaten a few more carbohydrates. I have had a Caesar salad once. I had 2 cheeseburgers and a few sandwiches and yeah. So I've not been perfect, and to be honest, though the calories which I've specified there is probably an underestimate of what I've had each day, but I've tried my best where possible to, state the calories what I knew. My fluid consumption has declined or decreased to 2,557 millilitres, which is well short of my 3,500 milliliter target. Now, I knew before I even went on this business trip that my fluid consumption would suffer because I'm away from a normal routine, and it has. So not a big surprise on that one, but it would be nice to be better. Now let's move on to my activity levels, which we all know I like to track my step count. This can be seen in the graph above. The average of this was 4,679 compared to the previous week at 6,398. Again, it's a reduced stat. It's not great, but I know this was also going to be a problematic area, especially being away from a normal routine. But I managed to fit in as much walking as possible, mainly around the airport, because it's typical that the gate where my plane departs is always the furthest one away from where you go through security and check-in. So there's always plenty of walking at the airport. It's that time of the week where we all get to see my latest weighing result. So here it is, guys. Here's my weighing. I weigh 179.6 kilograms, which is 396 pounds or 28 stone 4 pounds. This means in the past week, I've seen a gain of 3.5 pounds or 1.6 kilogram. Now, if I compare this result to the result I obtained at Slimming World, you can see this right here. At Slimming World this week, I also saw a gain of 3.5 pounds or 1.6 kilogram. If you recall in last week's video, I did say that the best I could hope for would either be a 1 pound loss or a maintain result. Turns out that was true. That is ultimately the best I could possibly hope for, because obviously I've not achieved that. I've gone the opposite way. 3.5 pounds gain, 1.6 kilogram. It's not what I want to see, but I know that I haven't been perfect whilst I've been in America. So this is a reflection of that, plus the reduced step count, plus my fluid consumption being down, and I also haven't slept very well as well. So there's a number of factors which has definitely led to this gain result. Based on this week's weight gain, it sees my body mass index go from 52 up to 52.5. And for my third weight loss target, last week it was 12.4% complete, and after the gain it goes down to 7.4% complete. So in the 341 weeks that I've been doing this weight loss journey, I have lost a total of 145.2 pounds, which is 65.9 kilograms or 10 stone 5.2 pounds. Next week, I'm going to be in Sheffield for the whole week. There's no business travel or to anywhere that I'm aware of, so it should be back into a normal routine. So my step count should improve, my calorie consumption should come under control. I've taken another one of my batches of bolognese out the freezer, so that's going to be the majority of my meals this coming week. Of course, step count wise, I'm going to do my walking during lunchtime hour, and of course try and fit something after work. We'll just have to wait and see. Fluid consumption, well, that definitely has to increase. dramatically, get that back up to 3,500 millilitres or better. Right, let's see what the next week brings. What has it installed for me? We'll just wait and see. But other than that, guys, that's it. That's the end of this week's video. As always, if you'd like to continue following me along my weight loss journey and hopefully get to see much less of me in the future, by all means, subscribe to my channel so you don't get to miss out on any future videos that I post. I wish you all a fantastic week. Stay safe, look after one another, and I'll see you all again next Sunday.